everyone. I realised I missed my YouTube anniversary. I started this channel in 2018 at the end of January and it's now March. So this channel is just over 4 years old, which I just don't understand the passing of time anymore. How can it possibly have been more than 4 years since I sat here to film my first video? I just don't understand how it works. But over the last couple of years, I celebrated my anniversary by filming an anniversary tag video, but the tag I was using was a BookTube tag, and I don't really make much BookTube content anymore, other than my monthly wrap-ups, and occasionally I'll do a book review that's over a whole video, whereas obviously my monthly wrap-ups are multiple books. But aside from that, pretty much all of my content is AuthorTube, so I had a look and I found an AuthorTube anniversary tag, and the questions fit my content a little bit better. So that's the one I've gone for, and I will link below. The original creator is It's Short for Lizard, so I will link their channel below, and I'll also put a list of the questions and a link to the original video. So the first question is, in your last year on YouTube, what went well? And I would say really that I continue to consistently upload content, even though last year was a really busy year, and I think I only missed maybe 1 or 2 videos. And in fact, over the whole 4 years, I think I've only missed a handful of videos along the way. So it just continues to surprise me that every week I can think of something that I think you'll find useful, or that I would like to share, or a fun idea. I always worry that it's gonna come to the time when I need to film and there'll just be nothing and I'll have run out of ideas. So the fact that I've managed to think of things and managed to find the time to film and upload, I'm really proud of that. And I'm also really proud of the fact that this channel has continued to grow, that you guys are still finding the stuff that I make useful, and I'm really proud of our little community here. It's really nice, and you're all lovely. So yeah, that's what went well. Question 2 is, in your last year on YouTube, what didn't go so well? And I don't think there was anything major, but I have noticed that my monthly wrap-up videos don't get watched very much, which I did think about not making them anymore. But the reason that I make those videos is that although people watching my channel predominantly are here for the AuthorTube content, I'm not a BookTube channel anymore, really. But I like that I have a bit of accountability for the fact that I need to keep on reading and be a bit analytical of what I read, because I think it just kind of makes me keep up and makes me, like I said, really think about what I'm reading. So yeah, I'm going to continue making those videos, even though they're not getting many watches, but that's okay. A few of you are watching them, so yeah. But I think that those have kind of slowly had less and less views over time. But, it's not all about the views, so yeah. I would say those specific videos have not gone so well, but there we are. Question 3, in your last year on YouTube, what did you learn? And I think what I learned is not to stress about not having a video idea, because in general something comes to me, and on the odd occasion when it doesn't, I don't want to force it. I really don't want to make a video just for the sake of uploading something. And what I have found is when I just leave it and don't worry about it, something seems to come to me. And of course I have a list of videos that I'd like to make, and sometimes it's the right time to create one of those, but I've just learned not to put the pressure on myself, and that hasn't meant that I've made less videos. It's just meant that I put myself under less pressure. So yeah, less stress, and that's always a good thing. So yeah. Question 4, what progress have you made in the last year? Well, in terms of the channel, this channel's carried on growing, and that's just always, I'm really proud of that. But in terms of my writing, this has been a really productive year. Last spring, around about, it was April, May, I ran the Kickstarter, and actually a lot of that was on here. I also covered that a lot and marketed that a lot using Instagram particularly, and Facebook a little bit. But that Kickstarter campaign was just huge. It meant that I could publish Milk and Cookies, which I'm obviously really, really proud of every book that I've created. But yeah, that was a huge project last year, and a really big deal. I also republished Lily the Limpet Gets Lost, which meant that with both of those books, I worked with a printer for the first time and distributed those books differently because I wasn't using print on demand. So I, learned new skills and new ways of doing things. And I also published my self-publishing book last year. So there was a lot of publishing going on and also a lot of learning and increasing my skill set. So I feel like in terms of the progress I made in what I'm capable of and sort of achievements throughout the year, I didn't expect it to be quite so much, but it was. That's what I mean when I say last year was really busy. There was a lot going on. Question 5, who have you met in the last year on YouTube? So I actually met someone in person. I met Hannah Palmer. I can't remember her channel name, so I will link that below. But Hannah and I met at an author event in Hythe, and it was really nice to meet another YouTuber. So I think most of her content is booktube, but her book is so beautiful. You have to go and check it out. I will, of course, link her. But yeah, it was so nice to meet another YouTuber, because a lot of the authors I meet don't use YouTube, and so yeah, it's just always nice to meet another one. I was trying to think of who I met, on YouTube and got really chatty with that I wasn't already talking to before January 2021. And I thought of Kirsten McNeil, who I interviewed in January. So I'll link that video and her channel as well. Kirsten and I met because her Kickstarter campaign finished just as mine started. So she supported my campaign, which was so lovely. And I found her through Instagram, but she has a channel on here. She's just recently made a ukulele song version of her recent book. It was so cute. So yeah, go and check her out. But yeah, I would say she's the main person that I've got chatty with, who I know on YouTube. So yeah, but I love this community, this AuthorTube community. It is the best. Question 6, what are your favourite videos that you've made? Well, I like all of my videos for different reasons. I always make things that I want to make, and so therefore I'm proud of them. But the ones that I actually rewatch or watch at all are the vlogs, because they remind me of specific things, particularly the ones where we travel. Now, I may well have not made any travel vlogs over the last year because we haven't been anywhere, but I think I did. I think I filmed when we went away to Eastbourne, and it's just nice, although I don't put my family's faces, I definitely don't put their feces in the videos. I don't put my family's faces in the videos. It's still a really nice memory of those days out and the things that we did. And even if it's a vlog of my working day, which I've done a couple of those, it reminds me of phases of my work. And I don't often watch those because obviously that would be me just watching me working. But the travel ones and the family ones and like day out ones, or like homey, working from home but the kids are around kind of vlogs, those are the ones that I enjoy to watch back. So yeah, I like them. Question 7, what are your future plans for your channel? Well, I've been thinking about, and I would love to know what you think, because I want to launch this maybe over the next month, and I've been thinking about this for a couple of years, but I've almost decided to go for it, so I would love to know what you think. I have an interview series on YouTube that I've picked up, put down, picked up, put down, and I feel like it's better suited to a podcast. And what I want to do is create a podcast with those interviews in, and then on YouTube put the highlights, because I feel like a shorter video of the more snappy points and then the longer form podcast would work really well. So I'd love to know what you think about that, because I'm thinking of launching that soon. Because I feel like a podcast is the right format for something that's longer. I mean, when I listen to podcasts, it tends to be when I'm running or doing some housework or gardening or traveling somewhere. And so, you know, you want something that's kind of longer and more in-depth and that you're going to get into. But on YouTube, perhaps I watch sort of shorter videos. So I think that's how I might do it, because I really like the interviews being on here. That's why I haven't done this before, because I still like them being on YouTube. But I think I might do the highlights on here and then the longer one on a podcast. So if you would like me to do that, let me know, to give me the kind of the kick to do it, because yeah, I would kind of like to, but I've just got to decide to go for it. Anyway, and that was the last question. So thank you for 4 years of this channel, you know, thank you for watching, liking and subscribing and all of the things. I really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, and I hope that you continue to find the content that I put out useful and that you enjoy it, and yeah, to another year, I guess. 5 years. I feel like I should do something special for 5 years. I don't know. What do you think? Anyway, so thank you for watching. Please hit like if you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. Take care.